Imagine you're working as a business analyst in a company like Meta. One day, your manager asks you one question: which countries are gaining momentum in engagement month over month? Not which countries are the biggest in the engagement right now, which are climbing. That's exactly what today's question is all about. This is a hard-level SQL question from StrataScratch, and the name of this question is rank variance per country. And by the end of this video, you will not only know the answer to this question, but you'll also know why most people's first solution to this is sadly broken. Let's see some more granularities of this question. I hope you can see my screen, and the input tables which we have are these two tables, which is FB comment count and FB active users. Now in FB comment count, if you see, we are having three columns, which is user ID, created at, and number of comments. By the data, we can understand that user ID 18 has commented on 29th of December, and the number of comment it has provided is number 1. For only one comment has been provided by this user ID on this day. Then on 25, user ID now having 25 is actually commented once on 21st of December. This FB comment count is for this. It is having data of comments. Now, who has commented? That data is actually in FB active users table. If you see, we have a user ID which is joining this table FB active users to FB comment count, and we will have name Amanda Leo, Wanda Ramirez, Jessica Farwell, and the status is whether the comment is still open or not, either if people are engaging to that or not, or the comment is closed, and to which country do they belong. Okay, we have a clear idea on the tables or the input tables which we have. Now, let's understand what extra task which we need to do and why this question has become hard level question. So for each month and rank countries by their, for each month, December and January, rank countries by their total number of comment in descending order. Why I'm telling you December and January? Because I have seen the data over here and I have seen that we only are having data for January and December. So that is why I'm telling the 2 months, there are months that are representing, but there are only 2 months, which is January and December. Now we need to rank those by the total number of comment in descending order. So for month of December, we need to rank the countries by the total number of comments. And then we need, once we do the ranking, if there is the same total of comments provided by two countries, then they should share the same rank and the next rank should increase by 1 without skipping numbers. Now, again, first you need to aggregate the comment, then you need to perform ranking on those total aggregation which you have done. And the third thing is return the name of the countries whose rank improved from December to January. That is, which country has engaged more than previous month based on their ranking. Now, every month will have rank for all the countries. Now, let's explain it with very good example of data. Now, this data is not what we have on the table. I've just made a dummy so that you can understand. So I'm just telling you the first part which we know what to do was aggregation. So I have aggregated. So Bangladesh in the month of December has commented 8 times. India has commented 5, Australia has commented 5, Sri Lanka has commented 3 times. Now the ranking based on these should be Bangladesh is at the top, no doubt, so we will give rank 1 to that. India and Australia is at a tie at total comments, so we will go same rank to both of them as it was mentioned. Same total should share the same rank. Great. And Sri Lanka is having lowest comments, so Sri Lanka will get third rank. Great. Now comes for the month of January. So India has actually commented 8 times over here, which is very great. We are moving ahead. And if you see January, Australia has commented 7 times, Bangladesh has commented 3 times, and Sri Lanka has commented 1 time. Now the ranking should be first to India because it is having the highest comment. Then Australia is at second, Bangladesh is at third, and Sri Lanka is at fourth. Now the last part says return the name of the country whose rank improved from December to January. Which country rank improved actually? So India's rank improved from in December it was at second, but in January it is at first. In Australia's ranks remain same. Bangladesh actually ranks decrease, and Sri Lanka is actually at fourth. So all of this gives us an answer that okay, India is the clear winner in engagement, which we are actually. We are the people who are in social rights, I believe, most. So now we will solve this complete question with SQL part by part. Let's wait for the answers. So now if you can see my screen, we need to perform aggregation first, which is find total comment. Now how to find total comment? We need to find total comments per country, which is an FB active users, and per month. Now month will be taken from this created at, and country will be taken from FB active users. So in this case, we need to join these two based on user ID, as we know that user ID is the table. User ID is the joining key over here. And we need to filter only December 2019 and January 2020. Actually, in this question, I forgot to tell you that we just need to figure out details for these two only, December 2019 and January 2020. So no worries. Now first need to be joined. So let's do one thing. Since I know I need to join and then we can aggregate. So I'll just write select over here. Then select should be going with country because we need to do aggregation based on country. Then we need to do aggregation on month, December and January. And then the aggregation part, which is sum of comments, number of comments, sum of number of comments, right, from Now if we join FB comment count, let's write it over here. FB comment count, inner join. Why I'm just doing inner join? Because I only need those records which are common in both of them. There is no point calculating those records who has committed but not as range or not available in FB active users. Now we need to join this based on this key. Let us write FB comment count dot user ID equal to FB active users dot user ID. Okay. Now we need to filter only those records which are created at between December 2019 and January 2020, which is easy. I will just write where created at greater than 2019 1201 and created at is less than equal to 2020 01 or maybe 0201. We can add this over here, equal to over here, and should not add this one because I've taken a greater range. I only need January details here. Now I've added this, but we need to do group by because we are doing an aggregation. If there is an aggregation function, we need to have a group by. And group by has one logic, which is except for this aggregation, all the columns should be available in the group by. This is one trick which we need to add, and this is a mandatory for group by. If you just add country or created at, it will throw error. Okay, let's run this and see what record we are getting. Agree, we can name this also actually as total comment. But if you see, I was unable to get that for the whole December and January month. I was unable to get, even though I have records created at only for December and January. See, for Australia on 28th, there were 2 people who did that, and on 19th of January 2020, there were 2 people who commented over there. But again, I don't need on a day wise, I need on a month wise, right? Now for this, we need to alter this created at. And how can we alter this created at? This can be done. Let me just add this. There is a function which is format in SQL Server. Let's add this format. I will format this, and what I'll format is I'll actually kind of take the format this date and take only the year and the month, and I'll add 01 over here. No point if I just add year and month also, it would have been great, but filters will not work at that point of time. Now I am telling that all these dates should be formatted as like this. Okay, I have done this one. I can also show you this how the result will be over here so that you have an idea. I'm just making this so that you are clear what you are applying. Let's run this and see. So see, 2019 1229 is hard coded into 2019 1201. Same thing. All the years are there, months are there, the dates are actually 01. So now if we will have one date, all can be combined and grouped by using this. Okay, if we have updated this format created at, then maybe we can do this one also format created at because it will not recognize. Let me do this one, and let me do this one also. Great. Now or group by country and created at. Now this created at should be updated to this one, and this can be written as month year. Maybe I'm just renaming it. Year month is actually the pattern which you are following. Year month. Okay, great. Let's run this. Bingo. Now we can see that Australia on 2019-12 there are 5 total comments. Brazil on December 2019 3 comments. Same goes for in Australia January 2020 6 comments. Okay. So I think we have done the aggregation part. Now the next part is ranking part. Now let's do the second part. Now first part which we know we have done is aggregate. Now the second part is ranking. Now this ranking, countries with same total should share the same rank and the next rank should increase by 1 without skipping numbers. This complete line is actually a bookish definition of dense rank. There are more ways which we can use rank, like rank function is also there and row number is also there, but we can't use these two because rank function, when we will use this ranking function, what will happen is same total will share the same rank. This will be work fine, but the next rank will not increase by 1, it will increase by 2. So this cannot be used for sure. And row number never share same rank. Row number always gives different rank, even if there are types. So at the end, we used to need dense rank over here. We need dense rank over here to be applied. Okay, no worries. Let's do one thing. Now we have this data with us, right? If I run this up, okay, let's write select star from monthly comments, which I have created it in a CT. Now we have put it into a CT. Now let's run this CT. We should have the details over here. Great. I will do ranking based on these. Now I've said that we will use dense rank. So, okay, let's have these things which was there. And we will add a dense rank over here, which is dense rank using overclock. This is a window function, and window function, if you want to learn window function, there is a video on my YouTube channel. I will add this I button over somewhere. If you can check there, you can check. But over here, dense rank, window function has an over clause. In an over clause, there are 2 parts which we need to fill. One is partition by, one is order by. based on the requirements. We can sometimes only use order by also, but that we will see on different questions. Now partition by, this partition by should be done on month. Why? Because we need ranking based on months and comments, right? So month is a window where in December I will see how many comments are there. So if this is December, I will check, okay, till here is December. I will check only on this window and provide a ranking based on these comments. So partition by, the window is only year month. So I will add year month over here. Okay. And order by. Now in order by, we will add, we need to get the highest rank as first rank. So first total comments, and then descending. Why I have added descending? Because if 11th is the highest comment which we have on December, then it should get rank 1. Now let's see done this. What has actually happened? So according to me, December 11th, USA should have rank 1, and the lowest is Luxembourg and Canada. Let's see. Execute. Near partition. Okay, this is an error. This should not be the one. We need to write it correctly. Okay, great. So if you see, USA is having, for December month, USA is having rank 1, and Luxembourg is having 5th rank along with Canada, because those are the lowest commenters in our feeds or in FB. Now, and for the month of January, we see Mali is at the top and Denmark is at the lowest. Great. We have done the ranking. So the second part of this video ends here. Now let's come to the third part of this problem, which is actually comparison. If we see over here, return the name of the country whose rank improved from December to January. That is, their rank number became smaller. So if in December their rank was 4, then in January their rank is 2. So this is a clear winner. Their rank decreased, smaller in number. Okay. Now let's see. I have shown you in the earlier part of this video that we will be grouping these like these tables. For December ranks we will have 1. For January ranks we will have 1. What I have done previously is actually I have created these tables row wise. If you see, for USA we have December rank, and for USA we have January rank. To compare it, we need those ranks side by side. Side by side means USA rank 1 in December, and in this also there should be one more column added over here where I am getting January rank also. Can this be done? Yeah, this can be done using lag or lead function. So I'm just giving you one example over here. So if there is a column January ranks was with us, what I have added is a column December rank, which is giving me the previous rank function, previous rank of that country, and I can get this using lag. And if I want this detail over here, so January rank, I have to use lead over here. Lead gives you the next rank, lag gives you the previous rank. Okay, I think I made myself very clear over here. Nothing to worry here. Now what we will do is we will write one query over here. So select star from rank, we have this. Now what I have said is that we will use a lead or lag. Let's use lead function over here. So lead RNK. Why I'm writing RNK? Because there is RNK name. Wonderful. Then we will have over. We will use partition by country, order by year month. Okay, and we can name it that as maybe next rank. Let's see if I'm getting it right or not. Let me run this. Syntax error near line 15, line 33. Huh? Lead rank. Okay, this is an error. Sorry. Let's run it now. I think we will have the ranks over here. Okay, what is happening here? It is taking time. This is strange. It is taking lots of time usually. Now we have the answer over here. If we see, we have got the next rank. So Australia on the month of December, the rank was 3 and next rank is 4. And since we are only counting for December and January, so for January month, there is no next detail, so we are having none. Okay, good. I think you understood this. Now what we will do is, we will do a comparison. Now what details we see? Rank should be decreased. So if let us suppose in December it is 3, it should be 2 over here, but it is 4. So this will not qualify. If it is 4, it is less than, if next rank is less than 4, then it is okay. Otherwise, no, it's not satisfying. 2 and then 3, not satisfying. 5 and 5, same rank. 2 and 1. Now this Mali has actually decreased its rank, which is a good sign of engagement. So I think this should qualify. Now let me put it into a CT. Let me give a CT is a compare, comma, compare as, why I'm writing this, I'm not sure. Okay, this should be comma over here. Compare as, and then over here, it's the CT now. Select country from compare where RNK is less than next RNK. next rank. I hope you understood this. Now if I run this, I should get Mali, which is the correct answer for this problem. Let's see, execute this one. I think we did some mistake over here. Rank should be less than next rank. By where is the problem? Where the problem is? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Rank should be greater than next rank. This I explained you the right thing, but then went away. Yeah. Now I think it should be Mali. And Mali is the right answer. So I hope you understood this problem. The current rank should be greater and the next rank, which is in January, should be less. So I think we have solved a very interesting problem. The problem was very hard, and many people over here make mistakes in this lead and lag function. They apply lag over here, which is the problem. You also understood formatting of dates. When we want to group by based on month, we use a format function. And then we also understood what is dense rank and why we are using dense rank over here. I hope this video was clear to you. You learned something. If in any way you have learned a new thing, please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon and let me know. I will post more videos if you want on any topic. Thanks. Bye.